Yo, what is up, my Walter White enthusiasts? Back here for another reaction video with the homie Marvin and RJ.
What's good?
And we're reacting to a weed storytime YouTuber that goes by the name xCodeh. So if you guys don't know, he was like one of the main people that inspired me to start the Complex Blaze channel back in like late 2020. And yeah, shout out to him. And I'm pretty sure Marvin and RJ haven't watched him from what I know. But I guess today
Yeah,
we're
not
gonna
yet.
Yeah, I guess today we're gonna be putting them on, just like how we put these guys on Fulcrum. So let's just see what happens. I seen this video, I think, but my memory is like fucking garbage, so it'll just be like a new video. So let's get into it now.
Hey guys, what is up? This is Cody or X
Oh shit,
today. Hopefully everybody watching this video is having yourself a snazzy day. Let me know in the comments down
Nazi
below
day.
where you're watching the video from, inside or outside the United States. I always love to know. But today's video, I have a life story to tell you, and if you enjoy the video at any point, please leave a like on it. Helps the channel grow, trying to get that 1 million subs. So it was my freshman year in high school. This was maybe 2-3 weeks into the year, so it was like I was like a freshman, dude. I was like brand new into the high school, and I was already getting in trouble, man. I was already messing up left and right. I wasn't doing anything
Damn.
too terrible. I was coming in super late almost every single day
Oh,
because I'd
I
always
come in
miss the
late too.
bus, dude. I'd oversleep, miss the bus. On top of it, my dad would bring me to Dunkin' Donuts, hook it up with the iced coffee and the bagel, dude. Those were good times, back when Dunkin' was actually good. Now it's kind of low-key mid. So the accumulation of going to Dunkin' Donuts every morning and missing the bus because I'd be smoking weed or, just missing the bus because I overslept. The accumulation of days late to the school revolved in one of like I don't know, I think it was an administration person came down. Some person came down to the trailer behind the school where the special ed program was I was in, sat down like 3 or 4 kids, including me, around this circle table, paper stacked on
Circle
the table.
table.
All right, so we have 4 late days for you, 5 late days for you, and they look over to me. 15 late days. We're 3 weeks into school,
What the
buddy. Like,
fuck?
gave me one of those looks, and I'm like, yikes. So the 2 people that had like 4 or 5 got off with a warning, but they looked over to me and they're like, all right, you've been late 15 times. We're going to have to give you a Saturday school. And I'm like, oh crap, man. Like, I've never had to do anything like that. I never got in trouble like that severely in middle school, other than like stealing candy from the principal. That was a really funny story. I get kicked
What
out
the
of class
fuck?
all the time, but they'd never give me a Saturday school. I feel like that's a high
Stealing
school
candy from
thing.
the
So I'm
principal.
like spooked in my boots, like, oh crap, man. Like, what is that gonna be like? And then everybody in the class was like, it's no big deal, dude. You just gotta come in on Saturday at 10 in the morning and just do work or something. So that definitely sucked to find that out. And it kind of made me think, all right, I gotta catch my bus, dude. They actually got to me a little bit. I was like, all right, I gotta get to
Let's
school
smoke
on
up.
time. Like, I wasn't in that,
Cheers.
like, I don't care attitude just yet. Saturday rolls around. 9 in the morning. I was even late to the Saturday school, dude. I showed up like 20 minutes late to the Saturday school. And I walk all the way to the other side of it. It was like this top floor, all the way down the hallway. I had no idea where I was going, too. So I got there 20 minutes late. Now I'm roaming around the school trying to find people. There's no one in the school because it's Saturday. There's just this one classroom on the very far corner of the school. I go in there. It is dead silent. Like, just the most silent you could ever imagine. There's just like a teacher. They look up at me in disgust. Like, you're late to Saturday school? Like, just gave me that look in my face. And I'm like, oh, I'm so
Bro, if
sorry.
you're
And they're
late to
like, all right, just
Saturday
sit
school
down
at
there
that
and
point,
start
just
doing
don't
work.
go.
And I sit down and I'm like, I don't have any work. Because the special ed program I
Yeah,
was
bro,
in
I
is
ain't going to
scheduled
that shit.
freshman year.
Fuck that.
There was zero homework.
Facts. Bro,
Absolutely zero
like,
homework.
even
So all the work
if
we
I was
did
like going
was
to
done
hold up,
in
why this
class, and I didn't
this
have
shit
any
pause?
makeup work because there were 3 weeks into school. Like, I can't even believe that there's
Bro,
four.
pause. Finally. But I was gonna say if I had to go to like in school suspension or some shit like that, fuck that. I'm just gonna ditch it, bro. Like what the fuck? Like, bro, that shit's gonna be boring, bro. I might as well just not go to school and just get in more trouble and get an out of school suspension. Like, this kind of the logic works if you think about it.
Yeah.
5 other kids in there with me. It must have just been for the late days, though. That's the only thing I
Yeah,
could imagine, because like
fuck
none of
all
the
that
kids in there were
bullshit.
in the program
In
I
school
was in. That was like
suspension,
4 degens,
fucking
like the kids that would
Saturday
just do
school.
anything they wanted, not do any work, show up late. just not care at all about school. They put them all into one room. So I'm sitting there and I sit down and I'm just like, "Ugh, I have nothing to do." So I just put my head down on the desk and like as soon as the cheek hit the arm, dude, the moment I'm just about to go to sleep, there's just like, "Oh no. You can't sleep in Saturday school."
Bruh.
And I'm just thinking to myself,
Bruv.
so I just have to sit here
I'm
for
just
3
leaving
hours
at that point.
and do nothing.
Facts. I'm
She's
just
like, "What do
picking
you
up my
want me to
backpack and
draw?"
walking
Like I
out.
started doodling. She's like, no, work only. She'd be pacing around the classroom, making sure everyone was doing actual work. There was one kid on a laptop, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, I could be sitting here playing RuneScape if I had a laptop, like slyly, like doing it on the side or something. This was right when old school RuneScape like re-released.
Yo,
Such
fuck
good
with
times,
RuneScape.
man. I'm definitely my favorite game of all time. I'm such a
Never
nerd
played
with it.
it.
I think I have
Same.
6,000 hours on my old school account. It's greasy. That's right. That's what it is, greasy. So I make some executive decisions in my head. I'm thinking to myself, am I really gonna sit here for 3 hours and just do nothing, or am I gonna go and have a nice day? All right. The sun was shining. It was a beautiful day outside, and I was like, you know what?
Nah, man, fuck
If I
that.
can't sleep right now, I looked at the teacher and I was like, if you're not gonna let me go to sleep, I'm leaving. Dude, the look on her face,
W.
the redness builds, dude. The anger, the steam, the cartoon
W.
steam coming out of her ears. I could just see it in her head. Like, excuse me. I used to love
Excuse
that. Man. I
me?
used to love that. That's like one of my favorite parts about high school is making the teachers mad because none of the normal kids would say anything like the things that would come out of my mouth or anybody in the special ed program. Like, they were baffled. They were 10 out
Baffled.
of 10, category 6 shocked when they would hear me like talk back to them or even think about talking back to them. They were like, "What? What did you say?" So I'm just like, "Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna leave." I grabbed my things, grabbed my backpack, and just started walking out. She's following me out of the classroom, like, excuse me, you can't leave Saturday school. What do you think you're doing?" I just kept walking, earbuds in, dude, max volume, probably listening to Cushion Orange Juice still blazing or something. That was right when I got into Wiz Khalifa, man. I'll never forget the buddy
W.
that showed me Cushion Orange Juice at the round table in the trailer, dude. The special ed program. I feel the need to bring up the special ed thing just because I love you guys' comments about that. Cody's always trying to say he wasn't in special ed, but he totally was. So I just stroll right out of the school. It didn't give me that thrill feeling. Like when you'd leave school grounds during the day to go smoke a cig or something. It was a thrill, dude. It was like you're on Ninja Warrior and you gotta like go real quick and run
The casino
the security
high.
guard's not looking and hope the cameras don't catch you. So I go to the across the street spot. I'll show a picture on screen of what it looks like. I've actually been here in a vlog if you haven't seen it. I'll put a card up there in the screen, dude. You should check it out. And I just start calling everybody. I'm going down the list of friends on my phone like I'm trying
W.
to find Bud or something. And the one person that picks up, one of the worst influences imaginable. It was one of the people that was there
Worst
on my
influence.
last story video where I got robbed after I got faded off of whatever they decided to put in that bowl. It wasn't the person
Oh,
who
that's
actually
a
robbed
crazy
me, but
story
it was like
time.
his best friend.
We do a
They
part
were
two,
like the
I'll
dynamic
show you guys that
duo
one.
of degenerate. Like they would just do anything to have fun. I'm like, "Hey dude, I just skipped Saturday school. You want to hang out?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I guess I got nothing else to do today. It's a nice day." So I walk all the way to his house, about halfway, dude. About halfway. I get the phone call from my dad. "You left Saturday school? I can't believe you. Where are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just started walking downtown. I'm gonna hang out with some friends." And he was furious, dude. He was furious. But the best part was,
Yeah.
is he had to go to work, so he couldn't come and pick me up. So I was just chilling, dude. I was chilling. It got a little bit worse than that a little later in the story, though. I get all the way to my buddy's house, which was honestly pretty close to the high school. It was very convenient. Like, whenever we'd leave school, we'd just go and walk to his house. And he had his own, like, roll-your-own cigarette station, because his parents
Oh, I have my
smoked
own rolling
big
machine, too.
cigarettes. Like, just cigarette after cigarette. So he had, like, the whole station on the kitchen, it was the dining room table, dude. He had, like, a cigarette maker, a huge bag of pipe tobacco. Like, we're not talking cig tobacco. We're talking pipe tobacco, the strongest stuff you can buy.
Bro, listen. Listen. If you guys don't know, as a former or possibly still active tobacco smoker, pipe tobacco will get you on your fucking ass, bro. Like I'm telling you, like, bro. I don't know, like, how they do it, but I'm pretty sure that there's like more nicotine chemicals in pipe tobacco. So, yeah, if you're putting that shit in cigarettes, you're gonna get buzzed.
And we just sit there making like 20 cigs at a time. Dude, that was also one of the hustles, dude. We go there, make like 100 cigs, go and sell them $1 each at the school to be able to buy actual brand cigarettes. The hustle, dude. They were terrible though. You'd have to like flick them out, otherwise they'd be falling all over the place. That reminds me of the terrible time. I think I already told this story when we got caught in the rain and we went to go smoke one of these roll your owns and the cherry fell out as I was taking a pee. You can imagine what happened. You can check out the whole video if you want to hear more about that.
Oh, I
It
heard
was
about
terrible.
that story.
So we roll up some
The ash
super
fell on
loose
his dick.
roll your own cigarettes. I think we were smoking cigs out by the library in my town, dude. There used to be this like really cool wall that divided from like the parking lot to like a drop off down to like a creek, and you could kind of walk like to the left of the wall and go down to the creek. It was a chill spot, man. There used to be this giant sewer tunnel that like where the creek led to, and you could crawl all the way under the road, and it would lead out to like one of the grocery stores across the street, like across the intersection. That's how me and one of my buddies escaped from the cops one time. It was awesome. But, you know, listen, was there a lot of sewer gases coming up and making us dizzy about halfway through the pipe? Maybe. Listen, was it dangerous? Probably.
Yes.
Would I ever recommend you doing that? No. But it was
No.
fun. It was a good time. I was like 13, 14. I didn't give a crap, man. I mean, I'm also trying not to swear as much as I can with the new YouTube guidelines, so give me a break, all right?
Oh,
With the
YouTube.
PG swearing and stuff. But anyways.
Facts,
I remember
YouTube,
he
bro.
brought a bull pack. This was like one of the weird generosity
Fuck
days.
their
This dude
guidelines.
was not generous whatsoever, but I truly
They
think
take
he
down
had
this video.
absolutely nothing to do. Like, I don't think he would have even accepted the hangout. Because I was pretty young, dude. He was probably 17 or something, and I was 13. I was shocked that he actually
Damn,
like,
bro, I
picked up the
never.
phone and wanted
When I was
to
a
hang out
freshman, I
for
never
little
hanged out
bit.
with
He brought a
fucking
bowl pack.
17-year-olds.
I got so baked
Like
down at the
sophomores
creek by
and
the
seniors.
library.
I mean,
So
sophomore and
freaking
seniors,
baked.
yeah.
One hit would get me annihilated. Kind of like now, honestly. My tolerance fell off a cliff. I don't know what happened. So now I'm blasted. Smoking cigs, dude. Having a good time. It's like the textbook best temperature out. It is just the birds are chirping. Sun is shining. Couldn't ask for a better day, honestly. I think at this point we walked up to the library because we didn't want to like chill down there because we were smoking and stuff. And like, I don't know, dude. The cops in my town are crazy. If someone calls the cops, they'll be there 30 seconds, ready to go, dude. Like they have nothing to do, and they used to love trying to catch us doing this kind of stuff. So we moseyed our way up to the library. I remember leaning up against a bike rack, smoking another cig, getting all buzzed out and dizzy because I was just started smoking cigs at that point, and they had freaking pipe tobacco in these cigarettes. And then I get another call.
I
from
can
my
feel
dad.
the
I get another call
lung
from my
pain from
dad.
here.
He's equally as mad. He is equally just like, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. The school called me. You've got an out-of-school suspension now. And I'm sitting there like, hey, more time to play RuneScape.
W.
Listen,
More time to
take
play
the damn
RuneScape.
router out of the house sometimes too. That was just so bad, dude. The worst, dude. When I was like the Halo 3 days, the upstairs neighbors didn't have a password on their Wi-Fi, so when he'd take the router, I'd just hop on their Wi-Fi. But they caught on. They caught on real.
Aw.
They caught on real
Oh,
quick. after
neighbors.
that. But anyways, his boss
Fuck.
let him leave the job to come and give me a ride home. He was like, "You're not hanging out with your friends all day on this nice day outside. Listen,
On this
you're
nice
supposed
day
to be in Saturday school. Now you're suspended from school. Way to go, Cody." He was all sorts of flustered. I wish I just had a picture of the teacher's face. I wish I could just explain to you the utter shock of I cannot believe what you are saying. Like, you are about to leave Saturday school. You got in trouble for showing up super late to school. Oh, I'm completely forgetting a huge part of this story. The reason I even had a Saturday school is because, oh my god, I told the story wrong. I'm now just remembering. This
Damn,
is the
bro,
worst, dude. Remembering
I
like
feel where
a
he's coming
point of
from.
the story this far in. I got a detention. When they sat down, they gave me a
Where you
detention
forget,
for
like,
being
the
late to
beginning shit
school.
of your
I
story time.
skipped the detention, then I got the Saturday school, then I left the Saturday school. That is why my dad was so mad. He's like, I can't control you. Like, what's going on, dude? You're gonna get kicked out of school. He was freaking out, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that aspect of this, dude. I skipped detention, then skipped Saturday school. Oh, it was so bad. That's why they were like, all right, out of school suspension. So the dude I was with made sure to leave before my dad showed up because my dad already hated him, dude. I already got in trouble with him in middle school and stuff. He was already on my dad's bad list of people I wasn't supposed to hang out with. I didn't want to deal with that. So he left, and I'm just sitting there by the bike rack, just enjoying the day. Like, man, the last couple minutes of peace before being yelled at in the car. You know, just savoring it, absorbing the sun. I remember he pulled in. I got in the car. He gave me the disappointed face. Just the dad disappointment. Just the what is wrong with you? All right, you can't be doing this. You're suspended from school. We're not even a month into your freshman year. You have an out of school suspension. You're doing a good job so far, buddy. Gave me the whole rundown, the whole rundown. I think he even left the router home, dude. Because I was like, oh, like I didn't have any work to do. The teacher was mean. They wouldn't let me sleep. He was like, there's no excuse. You should have just sat there, man. Bro, I bet back when he was in school, they would have slapped him with a ruler or something. I call myself old all the time, but
Damn.
I'm glad I'm not that old, dude. That would be, I would have lost I would have lost it if they were to hit me with a damn ruler. Do they still do
Yeah.
that? Please
If
let
they
me
hit
know
me,
in the comments.
bro, if they hit me with a fucking ruler, bro, I'm gonna actually get down with the teachers.
Facts,
If anybody's
man.
ever experienced that, because that's crazy. It is crazy to me. So this whole experience definitely made me a little bit more cautious, a little bit more like, all right, I can't be getting in trouble that much. It didn't last very long, though, to be honest. My freshman year, I was relatively good, well behaved. Towards the halfway point of my sophomore year is really when things hit the fan, dude. That was when I just stopped caring whatsoever, and then I would be skipping school left and right, leaving school. The cops would be looking for us. That's when a lot of the stories started happening. But this day, I'll always remember it, was like the first time I ever got a teacher that mad, and it was the first time where I actually just like left. I mean, the first day of freshman year, I left school, but that was kind of like with other people, and we didn't get in trouble that much. They were like, "Come on, Cody, you can't be doing that." One of those. But this was like, I already got in trouble, skipped the detention, got the Saturday school, and now I left that. Like it was just a combination of consequences. I hope you guys enjoyed an insight of like the beginning of all of these stories. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any like skipping school stories or even skipping Saturday.
All right, guys, how do you? Oh shit, I spilled something. But how do you guys feel?
It was
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
There's a W story, but I gotta wrap up this outro quick because I fucking spilled something. Technical difficulties. Peace.